Hey guys, MCG Gamer here with some StarCraft 2 TV2 replay. This is a match that me and NinjaBunny got out of, and it is me as Protoss and NinjaBunny as Terran, of course. And the strategy we were going for is we were originally going for he was going to get a lot of ghosts, and I was going to help defend his base while he was doing that, of course, and make a lot of Zealots and stalkers and maybe even void rays to help out on the fight if he had any detectors out. Because everyone knows that if you have some ghosts and they have no detectors, you are going to annihilate. So, as you can see, I'm trying to tech up as fast as possible because I need my simulators out because of all the teching I'm going to be doing. So, I sent out my Zealots over to his base over by his ramp, and he is sending out his SCV all the way over here to make his Ghost Academy so they cannot scan that at all. And so I just keep sending over my Zealots in case he gets attacked because he has no defense right now, pretty much. I'm just spamming my gateways and my submarine score, researching my warp gates so I can, of course, warp in my Zealots over to his base, which will be much quicker than, of course, actually making them. And, along the way, get your 13 assimilator, of course. Keep sending out your probes, and, for this strategy, I would, say you gotta be talking to your partner if you want to really pull this off effectively. And however, since it's like almost the first time we were doing this, it was not very capable of actually pulling this off. However, we were talking on Skype, and I warped into my gateways, and I had to send over my probe to build a pylon on his base, and I just warping all of my freaking Zealots and stalkers, and he's like, okay, dude, that's good. I think he said that's good right about now. And well, I start expanding because expanding is cool, people, and send over my void ray. I originally planned to do some harassment to his supply depots because I wanted to give him some supply caps a little bit. And I couldn't quite do that because he had his Marines, and everyone knows Marines counter void rays, of course. And back to my base, I'm just, summoning some stalkers and Zealots, expanding a little bit. I really wanted to get my assimilators up because I was too stupid to realize I didn't get a second one over here because I was too busy in the fight. And he's expanding over here. And I was too stupid to notice that because I, wasn't really paying attention to that. And so I think he sent over his ghost right now, actually. And he's trying to do a little harassment to his base, I would guess. And he actually fills it off quite nicely, as you'll see in a second. So back to my base again, some sentries, Zealots, Stalkers, Immortals, and even a Void Ray. The reason I have a Void Ray out is because harassment to his base is going to be a very huge factor inside this battle, as you will see. Not enough harassment can lead to stuff you don't want to lead to. And he has Marauder down, which cannot attack Void Rays, and of course I have my second Void Ray on my way. So we need to decide to go through this base over. He has way too much anti-air over here, so I'm like, I can't really attack that base and like it. Oh, and tried to store some Void Rays in the bottom right. Didn't really work out, and I'm just warping in my stalkers and pretty much my usual build pretty much because we didn't know what we were going for. He was still trying to go for his ghost, of course. As you can see, he has really nothing but ghost right now. And no, that's over here, I would guess. So my small army, of course, is still over here to defend against any damage he might be taking. So my strategy right here is to actually, mess up his mineral intake by killing some SCVs. So I want to store some void rays down here. However, we did not notice until that scan that I think NinjaBunny pointed out that he had some anti-air over here. And that wouldn't really work. So by now he's like, okay, I'm going to get my battlecruiser out and research the upgrade for it so I can, one hit through friggin' anti-air missiles and get that all over done with. It doesn't really help, but it, sure put a damper on things. And I start getting out my Phoenix, whatever you would call it, and keep on warping in the ground units. Major plus you always have to say is warping the freaking ground units. Anyway, down over here I'm actually expanding it again because I want to get my my rich mineral field because that extra supply would help me a little bit. As you can see, I'm purple. I have a lot of freaking minerals, so I don't really even know why I'm getting more minerals, but I need more Vespine, so I decided, orange would be good for minerals and Vespine too. And, again, I got my supply capped to 200 in this match, which is something I never really did before in anything but a mod. So that was the first for me, and I got the achievement, of course. Warp in at everything that's possible. You gotta just keep warping in, as you would guess. But I send over all of my well, half my probes about to this first terminal field and get attacked by some Vikings, and like, you know what, I'm gonna go down, send some my probes back over here because I don't want to die, and keep warping in. I also got my mothership out and my fleet beacon and my robotic space, so I can make my colossi and carriers, because that's gonna effectively tamper things on his side. I think NinjaBunny scanned his base over here, and I think no, I don't think he built over there yet. And, you know, I have my mothership, and I plan to attack his base down here. So I'm mass recall, and I wipe out his entire base, pretty much, so I don't really think I need to show you that. But I couldn't get of course, his things that got lifted off, because all my units were down, and he got out of the map in time. And back over to their base. I don't know what's really doing, what they're trying to do, because I'm not talking to them again. So he took over the space over here, which I don't like, and I have no units. I have almost no Vespine. I'm supply capped. Well, not me. I'm not supply capped. That was the wrong person. I'm not supply capped though, and that's blue. Whatever. That's Raven. So he attacked my base over, and like, they don't want to get your get over here, come on, oh my god. So he's trying to send over his battlecruiser, of course, to help out. And I just warped him. You know, he harassed my base pretty much over here, to the point where I couldn't, you know, defend against that one marine. It's like, oh. So, we got to sit down, and that was the end of that little harassment. I had to rebuild some stuff. I didn't have any more Vespine, because I had to give it to NinjaBunny to help him with his battlecruiser build. And in the meantime, I'm trying to warp in my, you know, my alternative base again, because I have no minerals over here, pretty much none whatsoever. Maybe a few hundred, 200, 300, maybe if I'm lucky. And you know, just I wanted to get this so I can get some more minerals up and Vespine up, because these are exhausted over here, and I didn't even notice I didn't build that over there. However, I want to get this base down over here, so I'm using my stalker, but I don't really think it works, because he has this huge base over here, full of a couple of marines and stuff, so it's not really going to work out for me in my favor. And here's my battlecruiser over here. And at this point, he's like, dude, I have to go. We need to... My bad. We need to push a friggin... So is that Raven over here? Okay. Now, where's Raven? No. I don't know where he is. But he's like, I have to go, so he's like, mass friggin' ground units. Mass Zealots. I'm not gonna call them Zealots. Mass the friggin' Zealots out. So I'm like, give me some minerals. I have a few thousand minerals, of course, but they're gonna go quickly. And so I'm like, also, okay, I'm gonna build some more gateways. I get my Zealots out, because he had a lot of anti-air shit over here. Really nothing for ground units. Viking cannon crack ground units if they're in the air. Siege tanks can, however, I would probably rip through them if I had all my Zealots out. And it's back to my base. You can see how many Zealots I'm trying to get right now. Actually goes by pretty fast, my Zealots. But then I think he gets attacked somewhere, actually. He gets attacked somewhere, and he's like, get some stalkers, so I have to get some stalkers smack from me right over here. But he's like, get some freaking stalkers out, so I had to get some stalkers out. And I don't know when I exactly get my stalkers out. Should be pretty close now. But Raven, as far as Raven goes, that guy, Raven, blue guy, he has nothing. A couple things here and there, trying to rebuild, not working out for him. He wanted to stay in for his partner. But I got my stalkers, and you can see my huge army right now. And, you know, get my stalkers out, and, you know, then away we go. I select everything, and go raid their base. And really bad timing on my part, because that's when he sent over the Vikings. And so I had to micro a little bit, not too much. I had a micro to the point where I could get some shit down to help, because NinjaBunny was sending over his battlecruisers. But I get to this guy's base over here. And I think Raven leaves right now. See, Raven leaves because he has nothing. And then Zevron quit because he couldn't defend off against his entire army without his partner, which he would really have a partner to begin with. But I just, you know, I wanted to destroy his base because of this long-ass battle. Anyway, this battle lasted exactly 52 minutes and 33 seconds, a new record for me. I got an achievement in the 2 warp minutes. So, long match. It was not really planned out, but it was a good strategic match from, especially because it was a placement match, makes me feel special on the inside because I suck at StarCraft, as you might know. And harassment, and then I leave because I didn't have anything else to do. He had one supply depot over here. What else did he have? Some battlecruisers. Wouldn't really have done anything. Raven had one marine. A couple of guys here and there. He had one more supply depot. So all in all, everything worked out, and this was a fun match. But it was definitely like, oh, we're gonna win. Oh no, we're not gonna win. Oh yeah, we're gonna win. And it was that, you know, it's just that kind of battle. Really no other kind of battle to explain it. Anyway, I'm M to the G Gamer here, and I'm signing out.